I recently bumped into an old student of mine and she said to me, "Learning to meditate's really hard, isn't it?" Now, loads of people have that very same experience. They try learning to meditate, but they end up giving up because they just can't get it to work for them. Now, the reason for that is trying to get your mind to think of nothing is really hard, if not impossible, unless you've got the right skills to use, unless you really know what you're doing. In the yoga tradition, trying to calm your mind is likened to trying to control a chariot of galloping horses. Think Ben-Hur at the Colosseum, if you're old enough. In the Buddhist tradition, your mind is likened to like a tumbling waterfall with water crashing all over the place and going in all sorts of directions. So both of those create really graphic images of a powerful and pretty uncontrollable force. But your mind can be controlled, it can be calmed down, and you can meditate when you have the right structure in place and when you have the right skills. That galloping team of chariot horses can be calmed down, can be slowed down and made to stop when they're trained with the right voice commands and when they respond to that gentle pull on the reins. Whoa! That tumbling waterfall of water can calm down once the rocks have all disappeared and the banks open up, so the water has got the space to flow softly and easily. So, this structure that I'm talking about, the structure is things like having a regular meditation practice, at least 4 days a week for 5 to 10 minutes. But if you can, make it 6 or 7 days, because the more frequently you do it, little and often, the more benefit it will give you. One of the other things to think about is to be able to meditate in a comfortable posture. A posture where you're not going to have aches and pains nagging at your mind and trying to distract you. But also a posture where you can be upright and alert so that you can stay concentrating. On the skill side of things, it's having the skill to notice when you are falling asleep or when your mind is going into that dull, blank state, and what you can do to try and counteract that. So things like sitting up with more energy in your chair and also meditating with your eyes open rather than your eyes closed. There is also a skill in noticing the moment when your busy mind starts to wander off and think about something else, and you need to bring it back to your focus, to your calm focus point. And one of the skills that you can use for that is by changing your gaze, by lowering it and calming your mind with a lowered eye gaze. So, why don't you give those things a go and let me know how you get on? I'd love to hear about it.